3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Hello, everybody. Puff and Steph here for another day of podcasting fun. Steph, what's up? Digging the backwards hat.
Thank you. I'm actually having like the best day so far of 2020. This is Zoe's 5th birthday, and 2020's been a dumpster fire to say the least. So I think this is like the best thing that's happened to me so far this year. We like had this big day of celebration. We're having like doggy cupcakes and doggy ice cream later. So I am just having a great day.
I'm glad that you are celebrating Zoe's birthday.
You know what? We gotta find the happy things right now. And
Yep.
I don't know why, but I have been like in rare form today. Like I've just been so excited about her birthday. Like I can't believe she's 5. This must be how parents of human children feel when their kids get older.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think it's, I'd say worse. I don't know what the word, it's definitely, you don't have to, you could spend nothing on the dog and just make the dog happy. Like kids, when they get to a certain age, they want a bunch of stuff for their birthday, so you got to be like spending money and stuff.
Just another reason why dogs are better than people.
Today's show brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai, right on the price, right on the Pike. October, they're running some amazing specials over at Freisinger Hyundai on the Carlisle Pike. 2020 Elantras, Sonatas, Konas, and Santa Fe's. 0% APR when you finance through Hyundai Motor Financing. Good credit, bad credit, it does not matter. Freisinger Hyundai takes people of all credit situations and puts them into a brand new Hyundai. Freisinger Hyundai, right on the price, right on the Pike. Quick thing, I want to apologize. Yesterday, I don't know what happened, but Monday's show was running Friday's show on our audio sites. There was a weird mix-up with our podcast distributor, so it got fixed, but it didn't get fixed until like 9 in the morning. So a lot of people, for those of you who listened to Friday's show, again, thank you. Our numbers were quite high. Hopefully you liked 2 days in a row of the same thing. But yeah, it was all fixed, and hopefully from here on out it's fixed. We've been having some issues the last couple of weeks, actually, with our podcast distributor. Nothing you guys should worry about, but everything's good. And if you did happen to listen to Friday's show twice and didn't get a chance to listen to Monday's show, including a very special Misconnection Monday, they all are, let's be honest, you can go back and listen to it now. It's ready for you. Just a heads up. So, the biggest talk of last week, the biggest talk of the vice presidential debates was what?
The Fly.
The Fly. And I had created like a meme and put it up there of like my face and the thought bubble like above my head. And it says like Puff's busy trying to think of how to make a debate fly Halloween costume. Well, it's been done now.
Already?
You can order the debate fly wig combo for $50 from this website called 3 Wishes. The ad reads, "Make your head great again." It says, "Look fly and steal the spotlight at your next party with this debate fly wig." It says, "Perfect when being a fly on the wall just won't do." Let's see what they're doing there.
Aha.
It's a high quality silver white wig, American flag lapel pin. You'd have to provide your own like suit to wear, but you can get a wig with a fly in it, debate pin, or lapel pin, and you could be your very own Mike Pence with a fly in his head for Halloween.
I'm not surprised at all that happened so quickly. The night of the debate, and I didn't get to watch it that night because I wasn't even home, but I got home and one of my group messages with my friends were talking about it, this whole fly thing. And that night they sent a link to Twitter. There was already a Twitter page created for The Fly. And he already had 8 tweets and it just happened.
I created 2 memes that night. One was a election flyer for The Fly.
A flyer.
Yeah, it was like, vote Fly 2020 because why the hell not?
Yes, right. At this point, why not?
So, you could be there for Halloween. Someone stole my idea, but let's be honest. It was our idea. It was a collection of us. Let's get behind The Fly for 2020. Hotels.com is giving someone the opportunity to, quote, live under a rock for election week. The election is already a heated topic, right? People have heated debates on social media because that means a lot. And now they're saying as you get closer to the election, you have the opportunity to live under a literal rock. They have a listing for a very comfortable man-made cave 50 feet below ground in New Mexico. It'll be available to book from November 2nd through the 7th on a first-come, first-served basis starting this Friday at 9 a.m. The website calls the opportunity perfect for those who are experiencing election stress disorder. I don't know if this is a real thing or not, but hotels.com. You can check that out.
It sounds legit, and honestly, it's smart on their part to kind of take advantage of this because I would love to live under a rock that week. I really haven't been getting on social media much because of all the division and hatred and arguing. I just can't stand it. So I would love to just not have to see any of it that week. That's brilliant. That
would be nice, right? That would absolutely be like kind of dream scenario. Is here's the thing. I like people on all sides of the aisle for the most part, and I hate to see people fighting, hate to see people arguing, and this is going to be kind of controversial what I'm about to say. It doesn't mean anything. No one's mind has ever been changed from an internet debate.
True. It's so true. No one goes, wow, I was wrong. That person yelling at me and insulting me personally, They were so right.
Right. Calling me a racist really did it. Right? Yeah, calling me a socialist really did it. Whatever you call the other people.
Yep.
So whatever. What are you going to do? Live under a rock. Maybe just turn off maybe just delete your social media apps for like a week. Just don't even have them. Yeah, you don't.
Here's a nice little tip. I log out of Facebook so that I don't get notifications, and then you can jump back on it if you do want to look at something. But that way, you're not being like sucked into it. It's nice.
It's not bad. It's not a bad idea. A couple in France stumbled across an online ad 2 years ago for a Savannah cat. Don't know anything about cats. Don't know what that means. Apparently, it's a cross between an exotic African serval cat and a regular house cat. That's what a Savannah cat is. They shelled out $7,000 for this cat. I didn't even know cats were that expensive.
I didn't know that either.
Like, I know some dogs can get that expensive, but I had no idea that a cat can be that expensive. But they shelled out $7,000 for this cat. They soon suspected something was not quite right with their cat. They did some checking and learned it wasn't a Savannah cat. They actually didn't buy a Savannah cat. They got scammed. They bought a tiger. They literally bought a tiger cub.
Oh, that's so cool. I love them. They're so cute.
Yeah, but they grow up and they eat your face. Like,
you know what, though? What if they're raised in captivity or whatever the term is, in a house? Maybe they would be like gentle and friendly.
No. Is
that not how it works?
No, they're still a wild animal. Now, here's the deal. You're right. There is some domestication that goes on, but at the end of the day, it still was a wild animal, and it wasn't made to be domesticated.
Right. No, that's true. That explains why it was $7,000, though.
Yeah. It's unclear where the animal originally came from. Prior to being sold, it was used in a rap video, authorities said. The tiger appeared to be good health, has been turned over to a French, wild animal control. All I could think of is, what if they tried the Steph method, raised this cat, right? So this big cat walking around their house. I could never be friends with them. I can only imagine how crazy my allergies would be with a giant cat in the house.
That's right, because you're allergic to normal sized cats.
Yeah, so imagine. I bet you I'm allergic to tigers and lions, and
I bet you would
and
be.
ligers. Yeah,
and definitely ligers.
Yeah, no, I would bet that I'm. I don't know, but deathly. But I would bet that I would, as soon as I would get in that house, I'd start sneezing. My eyes would puff up. Yeah, I think so. So if anyone has a tiger, don't invite me to your house. It's just rude. Coming up in just a couple of minutes, Steph, I want you to think, what you ever have that question of like, what is that one alcohol that you got super drunk one time, so every time you think about it, it makes you like feel gross? Think about that question, but only with food. Okay, what's next?
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Reddit, best place to get podcast content. Asked people about the worst dish their family made growing up. Okay, what is that one thing that when you think back on it, you're like, oh God, that was disgusting. Bean boats. Someone said it's toast covered in baked beans and Velveeta melted over the top. That sounds gross.
I don't know, beans and cheese? I'd eat it.
My grandma used to combine the bottom crumbs of various cereals into one tub and give it to us with powdered milk for breakfast. That's like child abuse.
Yeah,
it's called hot chicken in Quebec. Shredded chicken between non-toasted white bread and brown gravy dumped on top, and canned gray peas. Grape salad. This just sounds gross. It's mostly Miracle Whip with some grapes, green onions, and sliced deli ham.
Ew, why would you combine all these items?
I don't know. Miracle Whip, fan?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh.
Mayonnaise, 100%.
Okay, good. I didn't know if you were going to put the not at the end of absolutely, and I got worried like we weren't going to be able to be friends. Okay, good.
Oh my gosh, no. Okay. So you hate it too, yeah?
Oh, it's the most disgusting thing ever.
Thank God, okay.
Every Easter, my dad used to have the whole head of a sheep cooked in soup, and he absolutely loved it. Oh, my God.
The head of a sheep?
Yeah. My dad's second wife made canned soup. Store-brand Campbell's was too pricey. It wouldn't stir it properly, so instead of a watery mushroom soup, he got globs of condensed soup in the bottom of hot water. Okay, this is gross. Now, that was some of the answers from Reddit. Is there something out there that you remember growing up that you were served? And it doesn't have to be family, just in general. Is there something that you remember that you were served that maybe has ruined that food for you as an adult?
Lemon butter is the first thing that comes to mind that my family has at some holidays. And it makes me literally gag. I don't really like lemon flavored things.
Is it exactly what it sounds like? Sorry to interrupt. Is it just lemon mixed with butter?
No, it's like pudding consistency, but it's like very lemony and a little bit like thinner, and you like put it on like ham and stuff, and it makes me gag. I don't like lemon things to begin with, other than like lemonade, but like I don't like lemon flavored things. And then the consistency of it, like, ugh, it's disgusting. And I'm so sorry to any of my family members who are listening if you didn't know that I feel this way about the dish that you make, but I just can't.
I'm not a big lemon guy either. Like lemon cake, like poppy seed lemon stuff. No, it's like if I wanted to go like eat like what's the pledge spray, I'd go squirt it in my mouth. No.
Exactly.
Like
no thanks.
Lemon butter. That just doesn't like lemon make milk curdle, wouldn't that? I don't know. I don't even know how
it's
that's
disgusting.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. For me, this is way basic. This is way basic. A lot of these things were like concoctions and lemon butter and whatever. Mine is pretty simple. Tuna fish. I hate tuna fish, and I will give you the story. I hated the smell of tuna fish. I hated it. Hated all of it. And my parents knew, and they never forced me to eat it. They're like, that's fine. You don't like tuna fish. Not a big deal. We'll let you have peanut butter and jelly or whatever. They never forced me. Well, I was at this babysitter's house that would watch me. This was like before I went into school. And she's like, you guys ready for lunch? And she's like, we're having tuna fish. And I go, I don't like tuna fish. And she's like, well, that's what we're having. I go, if you give me tuna fish, I'm going to throw up. That's what I told her. Or barf, or whatever word I used.
You probably said barf.
I'm going to boff. You give me tuna, I'm going to boff. So she's like, no.
You have a British accent when you were little?
And I was like, that's how I said boff. Boff. I'm going to boff.
I'm going to boff.
I don't think I was British. I swear, if you give me tuna fish, I'm going to boff. No. But anyway, I said I was going to throw up, and she's like, no, you won't. And I go, I promise I will throw up. I will barf. I'm like, just make me peanut butter and jelly. Mom and Dad give me peanut butter and jelly. Well, your mom and dad aren't here. You're going to eat this tuna fish. She gave me the tuna fish. Bleh! All over the table.
Did you eat it?
No, yeah, I ate a bite because she told me to, and then I threw up.
You literally
Yes,
puked.
I told her I was going to throw up, so I threw up.
You literally barfed.
Don't tempt me, right? I don't play. If I say I'm going to throw up, I'm going to throw up. You better give me room.
Wow, so you really, really, really hate tuna.
I still to this day do not eat it. Now I'll eat like sushi tuna and
oh yeah, that's a different story.
And like sesame encrusted tuna that's slightly seared. Like I'll rock that all day, every day. That stuff's good. But tuna fish in the can and that smell, nope.
Not having it.
Nope, not at all. Not at all.
You know what? I used to think tuna was really disgusting too, and I remember I ate it at the radio station a couple times, and so did Sammy when she was with you, because I remember you saying how much you hated when she did that because of the smell.
Yep. Stuck up the whole studio. So eat it all you want when we're doing this thing, this whole internet thing, but not. I swear to God, you don't bring that into my house.
I know. I don't want you to boff all over me.
All over my stuff too. Okay, so what we learned from there is that we both hate Miracle Whip. That's good. We both hate lemon flavored things. That's good. Don't agree on tuna fish. We'll see if this relationship lasts. Okay. This is a crazy thing. This is something really nuts to think about. It's a total what if scenario. Excuse me, I thought about tuna fish. I almost threw up. It's a total what if scenario. But a survey was done that said, would you give up your pet for $1 million?
Oh my gosh. Do I even want to know the results, or is it going to tick me off?
It's interesting. The results are a little bit interesting. 90% of women say that there's no way they would trade their pet for $1 million. 90% of women.
Not a chance.
I'm guessing the 10% that would take the cash maybe just got their pet. Maybe they've had the pet for a really long time and know that they only have maybe a year left with the pet. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe they're just the devil.
Perhaps. Now.
That's disgusting.
Wait,
so that was just women.
That's women.
Oh no.
Men. 60% say that they would keep their pet. 40% would take the money. And let me blame women for this. I'm going to blame women for men saying 60% because men are looked at how much money they have. That's their status. Women can be broke and pretty. Men have to have money. Men have to accumulate wealth because with wealth, a lot of times comes power, and power and wealth is what attract a lot of women. So 60% of men said that they give up their pet for $1 million, and they're doing so to impress women. So I'm blaming women.
Well, guess what, guys who think you're trying to impress women? If you want to give up your dog, you're disgusting, and that's a big red flag. So nobody's actually going to want to date you.
I don't know. I bet so, as long as you don't mention where you got your money.
Right. If I didn't know about it, I'd be like $1 million. But if I found out, no. Nope.
What if it went to a good
disgusting. Home? No. There is something wrong with you if you would actually do that. There is something wrong with you.
I almost don't even want to ask this on like the Facebook page because I don't think A, anyone would do it, and B, if they would, they're definitely not admitting it to you.
They better not if they're smart, because I will go ballistic.
I know. This is a total what-if scenario, and you're getting mad. It's not like there's someone traveling around the United States with briefcases full of cash offering you money. Hey, give me that dog for this briefcase full of cash. And Steph's over there trying to make it not to happen. This is not happening in real life. You should. I know you hate this. What I'm about to say, but you probably calm down just a little bit because this is
not tell me to calm down.
This is not happening though. This is not a real thing that's going on.
I know, but my heart is literally my heart rate is rising because I'm thinking about people who said, "Yeah, I give my dog up for $1 million," and that makes me physically sick. It makes me want to barf.
It's like it just makes me think of tuna fish. All right, coming up in just a couple of minutes, this guy I think he loves his grandma a little bit too much.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
A Tennessee man caused nearly $30,000 in damage to a cemetery while trying to resurrect his dead grandmother. His name's Danny. He was arrested for allegedly breaking headstones and digging holes during a failed seance at Huckleberry Springs Cemetery in Knoxville, Tennessee on Monday. Yeah, he allegedly admitted to causing the damage in an attempt to resurrect his grandmother. He was charged with vandalism and criminal trespassing. Okay. I get loving your grandparents, 100%. Not going to knock you for that there, Danny. So, a seance where you knock over gravestones and dig holes, and you thought it would work? And this is the thing, what I'm about to say to people who believe in that Ouija board garbage. Where'd you buy your seance stuff? Okay? Did you buy it from like Spencer Gifts or something like that?
Or Target, maybe?
Right. It always made me laugh. Like, I remember when we brought... Did I bring the Ouija board in with you?
We talked about it, but I don't think we ever did.
Okay, so I brought it in with Sammy when Sammy and I were doing the show together. And you would not believe the amount of people who were Facebook messaging us, calling us, saying, don't do it. Don't do it. You don't want those evil spirits in your house. You're in your workplace. You don't want that. And I'm like, I bought this thing at Target. Do you really think the portal to the afterlife can be purchased for $19.95 right next to Clue? Like, you really think that's a thing? And we did it, and shockingly, like 6 years later, I get laid off. Coincidence? I think not.
They were right.
Yeah.
Hasbro Games created this portal to the afterlife, and 6 years later, came back to bite you.
I think it's Parker Brothers, but who's
I mean, either way, it's legit. We can agree on that.
So between the Ouija boards and the seance equipment, I don't think anything's working to bring Grandma back. Sorry. Is what it is. You just got to deal with it and move on. Unfortunately, it's life. All right, time to stump Steph. So we talked about food a little bit earlier on the show. Let's talk about it again. Most people think that this makes food taste better. What is this?
Salt.
Nope. What if
Butter.
No. What if I told you it's not another food product?
So you're not eating it?
Mm-mm.
This makes food taste better. And it's not food. Better, different. Oh, is it the color of the plate?
No. It's a good
My
guess.
brother has this like weird thing
It's a
with
good
like
guess.
the color of his plate,
Really?
like not being the same color as his food or something. Which like that's a whole different topic, but weird.
Which brother?
Joseph.
Is he there?
He's not
Okay.
at the moment, but it's really weird. He's like, oh, you can't put that on a yellow plate. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Like he won't eat corn off a yellow plate?
I think that's what it is. Like he wants the food to like vibe well with the color of the plate.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah.
listen, I'll eat it no matter what.
This
I just
food
wanna
and
eat it.
plate aren't very feng shui.
Exactly. Does it have to do with the lighting in the room?
No.
This makes food taste better. Is it like something that you're doing while you're eating the food?
Nope.
Does it have to do with where you're eating?
It can, but it's not really an environmental thing.
Oh, if you didn't cook the food yourself.
No, but do I want to say you're getting closer? I can't say that because I don't even. No, that's not right. And I'm trying to think of another hint. Sorry. It's almost a status thing.
Oh, with your pinky in the air.
No,
This broccoli tastes so much better when my pinky's in the air.
no, it's not.
It's a status. Oh, when you have your napkin on your lap.
No. It's,
When you're dressed nicer.
right, but when you dress nicer for dinner, what does that mean?
Oh, you have more money.
Which means you do what?
You're eating at an expensive restaurant.
Yeah. They say
Really?
that people think your food tastes better when it's more expensive.
Wow. I think that's in your head. You're like, this steak is $50. It's delicious.
Yeah, I've had $60 steaks, and you know what? They're amazing. But I've also had $20 steaks that are good too. Was my $60 steak better than my $20 steak? Yes. But was it better because it tasted or because it cost more? No, it was just better quality. It's what it is. But a plate of pasta for me is a plate of pasta. Is it $15 or is it 30? To me, it's basically the same thing. I don't know.
Honestly, I get those little Kraft Velveeta mac and cheese cups that are like 99 cents. I could eat that all day, every day. I don't need my food to be expensive.
About 35% of people say this is the worst food to eat while driving. What is it? This is a really good topic in and of itself.
Tacos.
No, but I totally agree. Tacos have to be right up there.
Yeah, all your stuff's falling out. You can't eat that while you're driving.
I think that soft tacos are much easier to eat while driving than hard tacos. I can rock soft tacos.
God.
I can rock soft tacos while I drive without any spillage because I'm really good like that.
That's impressive. I'm sure your mom would be proud of that.
What can I say, Steph? I keep it 100. All right. Not tacos.
Is it cereal?
No, but it's another two-handed food.
Is it a spoon involved?
No.
Is there a utensil involved?
Yes.
Is it a fork?
Yes. Well, if it's not a spoon and there's a utensil involved, I'm guessing it's a fork.
Okay.
Your detective skills are amazing.
I know. Tell me about it. I get that all the time. So you're eating it with a fork.
For those who can't see and are listening to this, Steph is miming eating something with a fork, and she has to look down. And what are you eating?
It is pasta.
No, that's a good guess.
Spaghetti.
Though. No,
It's spaghetti.
Spaghetti's pasta.
Oh, I thought maybe it was specific.
No. I would, if you said pasta, I would give it to you, no matter what pasta it would be.
It's rigatoni.
Like, nope, sorry, spaghetti, you suck. All right.
Another forked item.
Yep.
Is it a meat?
There can be meat in it, but it's not necessarily a meat dish.
Is it a fruit? Is it a vegetable?
Yes.
Oh, it's a vegetable that you eat with a fork. I don't know. Salads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Could have said pasta salad. I think she got it. No. It's a few years back. I don't know if you're gonna remember this because you're a little bit younger than me, but McDonald's tried to market a salad cup that had a kind of dome lid with a hole in it, and you would just drink your salad. Like you would yeah, for real. It was a thing where you would it was all chopped up nice, and you would just kind of open your mouth and just and dump the salad into your mouth.
Yeah, I'm a big salad person, and that just doesn't. I mean, I guess it's easier on the go, but I don't see how that would work.
Yeah. So salad, hard to eat when you drive. I kind of agree with you with tacos. We had an intern long ago named Mandy who would eat pancakes while she drove. So.
Wow, now that is skill.
Yeah, just heads up, don't do that. That's not good. That's not a good thing.
Not safe.
All right, friends. Hope you have fun. Tomorrow we have very, very good Would You Rather Wednesday. So check us out for that. Have a fantastic Tuesday. We'll see you then.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.